Good morning, guys. Well, I attempted to record our Zoom meeting that we had earlier this morning. I know some of you probably tried to get on there and couldn't, so I had some difficulty in that area. Then I thought I was doing an awesome job of recording and recorded with no audio, so I'm not quite sure. But one thing's for sure, it's only going to get better from here, right? So I wanted to get this video out to you guys so you could see what you missed in the meeting. We want to get your minds working. So I'm Jeremy Fox. I'm part of the Mentors Empowered Leadership team. And I'm excited about this year because we're going to get to develop a new talent stack this year. We started our program in January of 2019, and we were able to make a great impact over a pilot program, and then last year a full-fledged program throughout the school year of going to elementary schools and just spending time with kids, opening car doors, going on the playground, going in classrooms, visiting in the hallway, and just building relationships, and most importantly, just letting them learn by your example. And we've had an incredible amount of success because of your incredible influence with kids. Now, we're not sure if you know that or not at this point, but you are basically superheroes to elementary school kids. I say that because most of you do not realize the influence you have. So we want you to know. No ifs, ands, or buts. You guys are big time to them. Now, we run this program because we recognize that influence, and we also recognize how so many kids are having a tough time, and how so many kids, their number one thing is they have a hard time envisioning themselves as being successful. And when they see you, and they will connect with many of you, and in particular, you all will connect with kids in different ways. And when that kid connects with you, they see themselves in you, and so they're able to see themselves being successful as you are. And your encouragement to that child can go an infinite distance. So that's why we like to connect the best high schoolers we have with the kids who so desperately need that positive influence. Now, why are you part of this team? It's important you understand that because you guys, as great as you are, most of you are very humble. And we want you to understand how special you are that you were selected for this team. When we talk to Mr. Bing and your coaches, we have a very clear request. We only want the best you've got. That's it. We don't want the second tier. We want the best you've got because our kids are worth the best. And so the fact that you were selected for this team means that your coach or your teachers or whoever it was that submitted your name for this team absolutely sees you as one of the best and brightest mentors on the team. That says a lot about who you are. So you can be very proud of that. Now, as I said, what we typically do is we go to the school, elementary schools, and we spend half a day there. And that is fantastic. But right now, that's not a possibility. And the fact that we can't do that doesn't stop the kids from needing our influence. As a matter of fact, many of them need it worse than ever. And so we've decided to come at this from a new angle this year and begin to develop a way of reaching kids virtually through a series of videos, a series of social media posts that will be archived that teachers, students, parents can access whenever they need an encouraging word about a variety of subjects. And we're counting on you all, not only your influence, but also your creativity in developing that content for this year. And the way we're going to do that is we're actually going to break you guys up by the teams you represent. So whether that's baseball or football or softball or soccer or whatever it is, we're going to utilize you as teammates, and we ask of you this. We ask you to go ahead and begin thinking about a video production that you could do that would be between, let's say, 1 and 5 minutes long. It can be fun, it can be silly, it can be serious, it can be whatever you want it to be. We just want it to be engaging for the kids, and we feel like if it's engaging for you, it'll probably be engaging for the kids. So we're asking for your creativity in that regard. But your subject matter is completely up to you. We want to know what you think the kids should be encouraged on. What are they dealing with right now? And what is important to you and your teammates as a message to share that would be valuable to the kids. So we'd like for you to go ahead and be thinking about that. And then starting next week, we're going to start doing some 30-minute team meetings, virtual team meetings, where we're going to discuss your ideas, and we're going to talk with our photographer, videographer about how we can make that happen. And then probably in January of 2021, we're going to start filming those videos. And we're going to make those videos through various social media accounts, so TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, etc. We're going to make those videos available and archive them so teachers, parents, and students could access them at any time. We're going to even have them archived in a way on YouTube, for example, where teachers can actually search by subject to say, you know what, one of my kids is dealing with this right now. I wonder if Mentors Empowered has a video, an encouraging video on that. So next week, we'll begin to meet with you as teams to talk about your specific ideas and how we can implement those. However, we also want to do another way of impacting, and that is through one-on-one videos. In other words, one-person video shorts we're going to call Mentor Minutes. And this is how that's going to work. We know that many of you, if not all of you, make video content, whether it's a TikTok account or Instagram or whatever it is. You probably fairly regularly make some type of video content. Well, we want to capitalize on that, and we want to encourage those of you who do not do that to do that as well, at least for Mentors Empowered. And what we're going to do is this. We're going to talk to teachers, counselors, and also from you guys and get some subject matter that we need to approach in terms of a short, encouraging video. And we're going to put out all calls about that. So you'll get a message from me that'll say, for example, students have some big tests coming up. You know, the teachers say they need some encouragement to prepare for those tests and do their best. And we're going to ask you to create a 60-second or less video where it could be just like this. You're just talking to the students in the camera, or you could get more creative with it if you would like, but just something 60 seconds or less that you do yourself. So if there's something on your heart you wanted to share about that subject, you could simply set your phone down, hit record, and make the video like I'm doing this now, send it to us, and we'll put it in our archive for the teachers and students to utilize. And we're asking for as many of those as we can get. So if 5 of you make those videos, that's great. If 25 of you make those videos, that's great. We're going to archive all of them because you never know who's going to reach a kid. Every kid's different, and every kid is going to respond to different mentors. So we're going to start that right away. So when you start getting those messages, we're looking for Mentor Minutes on whatever the subject matter. Set your phone down as if you get a second outside, wherever you want, however you want to do it. Grab a teammate, if you got a friend there, whatever, and do a little encouraging video for the kids, okay? And you can submit that. And we're going to develop some ways for you to submit that. But for right now, if it's a short enough video, you can just send that to me. If we find that's not working out real well, we'll come up with a better way. But for right now, you could simply send that to me, and we'll go from there. So please be thinking about how you can be creative and impactful in this way. And until we can reach the kids directly, we want to do everything we can virtually to try to make that impact. So we're asking for you guys to have fun, be creative, and next week we're going to start meeting with you as teams. And when we do, in those smaller group meetings, we're going to be very excited to begin to get to know some of you who are new to the team, and get to see some of you again, and have some conversations with our members from last year. Okay, so we hope you have a great weekend, and we hope you are ready to get to work next week as mentors to make an impact here in Conway again this school year. Thank you guys so much for joining me, taking time to watch this video, and we'll talk to you next week.